Well, hey, good morning. Welcome to Blue Gamer Bluecast Morning Show. I'm your host, Adam Blue, and yeah, it's late. I feel like I've been hungover for 2 days, and then up late Halloween last night, throwing everything off. But glad to see you guys here. Hey, Chris. Hey, Ultronimus. Yeah, it's the first of the month. So yeah, we're gonna go through what games are gonna be releasing this month because I'm excited. And there's actually a game that came out today that actually has a demo that I went ahead and downloaded. Let's see if that downloaded. It did. So we might check that out here in a second. So, to get started, I'm wearing my glasses. I feel like if I take them off, my eyes look odd because the black makeup I put around here for the Batman mask, it's really hard to get the stuff off that's in my eyelashes. So it looks like, again, I'm a lead singer of a 90s pop punk band. That's what it seems like. So I think the glasses help hide it. But see, I don't really need glasses that close. The glasses are really for far away. So, you got the rocker eyeshadow, yeah. Or maybe I did some JD Vance cosplay for some political humor. Ha ha ha. I don't know if you guys notice. It looks like that guy wears eyeshadow. Which, hey, there's really nothing wrong with that. It actually kind of looks cool in a way, you know. It's just if you're not used to it, you might be like, you know, that whole thing. But yeah, let me pull up what we're gonna go through today. And I tell you guys, again, 2 days ago was it Wednesday? My wife and I went to this Nepalese restaurant that I really like. We had 2 drinks, and I still feel like I'm feeling it today because I rarely drink much, and usually my diet is very low in like fats and all that stuff. So when I have a drink, boy, does it do a toll, and my age, you know. But yeah, let's look at this stuff because there's also some interesting news I want to get through. But first, what I've been playing. So Karate Survivor came out yesterday. Totally forgot about it. It's like $5. So fun. Yeah, totally a Jackie Chan simulator. And even though it's a survivor game, I feel like it feels different enough because after there's like a cooldown before you do your auto attacks. But you're building up what the auto attacks are, and you can create like combinations of like roundhouse kick, uppercut, back hit, jab, and then you upgrade those. And the more I play and get a little risky with how I play, the more I figure out what the game wants you to do, and I find it to be a lot of fun. It really is. Let's see. Let me. So hold on. It looks like it made a whole new stream. How annoying is that? I was wondering what was going on because something just felt wrong. Why does that happen? I wonder if I don't know how that happens. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so very interesting. So if you guys are still in the chat, I'm gonna actually open this up real quick. Give me a second and then we'll go over more stuff. There we go. Yeah, why did it do that? I have to, okay, so Restream asked me to let them know the next time that happens. So, I'm gonna have to send this to them. Okay. Okay, so to get back to that, because this is what I wanted to do. We get a little autonomous out. And then Chris, thank you. Yeah, Chris, I don't know what happened with this happened once, I think last week, where like the stream started and then it made its own thing. So, yeah, even with Steven, when something was going on. It seems like it's, yeah, okay, I'm glad you brought that up because it does seem like it's a restream issue. I tell you, every time I figure out a new streaming platform, something happens. In fact, I canceled Streamlabs, OBS that I was using before, and they reached out to me to do a call to see if they can figure out, you know, because I canceled, like what we could do to keep me. It's like, okay, well, let's figure this out. Hey, JPLX, good to see you. Oh, yeah, I look at that coffee and I'm like, maybe that's what I need today. I have coffee like once a week, but maybe I could do one today, actually. Okay, let's get back to this Karate Survivor. Fantastic game. Godzilla Voxel Wars. Have you guys heard of that? I put this on my Steam wish list like a week ago. I randomly ran into this, and I was like, I need to get this sometime. And so now that my budget has been replenished, and I think it was only $5 or $10, and it's really fun. It's like a turn-based strategy game, but it's very simple, and I think I like it for that because it's like cutesy like Godzilla stuff, but like you click on Godzilla, you move the tile next to the enemy, then you click on the enemy. You don't have to like select attack, or it's not anything special. It's like very streamlined. And when you attack an enemy, it also like pushes them. So with the fire breath, if there's another enemy, it pushes into them and destroys them both. And you want to stop them from destroying buildings, which is pretty cool. I recommend this game. Came out of nowhere. It says I only played 4 minutes so far, and that was 2 levels. The first mushroom hunt, clear the first stage. Yeah, I only played 2 levels, but there seems like there's a lot of levels. And let's see how far it goes. Okay, and then Vampire Survivors. Look at that, 37 hours. I think that's a lot for a game like this. And I think I got, after about 30-something hours, 35 hours, I got my fill. But I'm having fun playing the Castlevania one. But here's the thing with a game like Vampire Survivors, that I will... I tend to get bored of it after a run. It's like once I'm done with my run, I'm like, I've had my fill. The thing that's keeping me playing is it's one full Castlevania map that you're exploring, and you have to do certain things to unlock to get to the other parts of the castle. So it has that exploration aspect I really like. The part of the Vampire Survivors I never really understood, never really tried to, because I guess I never needed to, is the whole thing of like after 30 minutes, death comes and kills you. So every time I play for 30 minutes, I gotta like figure out, okay, how do I kill death? I need like certain items with me. It's like I kind of just want to explore the castle without having to worry about that timer. I don't know. If any of you have any experience with that part of Vampire Survivors, let me know, because I kind of just want to keep playing and not have to worry about that. I think it has something to do with how far you level up and what items you have with you. Because I think if you guys saw on that stream the other day, like as soon as it's like he'd spawn and I'd be dead immediately, and then I hit revive and then he'd spawn, I'd be, so it's like something I have to do. And I looked it up and it still didn't make much sense. But that I will say, oh yeah, and with the Vampire Survivors. Castlevania, there's an area where it's a side scroller and you do up on the joystick to jump. It's very weird. It was a boss battle that allowed me to unlock Alucard. So cool stuff there. Okay, so that's what I've been playing. Some simple games, survivor games, or the Vox Wars, very simple stuff. I guess I didn't play too much yesterday. I was preparing for Halloween. Okay. Let's look at the November release dates. All right, so starting today is a game called Albatroz, and I've downloaded the demo, so we'll check that out, because it actually looks pretty neat. It might not really be my game, but it looks neat. I want to give it a try. From Masia, which I want to say that sounds familiar. Okay. Oh, is it a command an army of monsters? So it's like a monster. Oh, it's like Pokemon, I guess some crafting, building. I mean, this looks cool. I don't know if I will play it, but if I hear cool things about it, I like to give things a shot. You never know. Like, that's with me, like, you never know what a game's going to be like. Okay, Last Spartan, Crosswires, Nazar, Metal Slug Tactics, November 5th. I'll probably get that. Okay, here's TMNT Splintered Fate. I already have it on Switch and Apple Arcade. Well, technically, I played it on Apple Arcade. I don't really have it because you just kind of rent the games if you subscribe. This is a good game, this TMNT Splintered Fate. It doesn't play like a typical Ninja Turtle game. It's more like a roguelike, but it works, and I'm really surprised. What's this? Yeah, Alternative saying, yeah, it's by the fairy tale artist. It's a cozy game with some Pokemon-y elements. Yeah, okay. The art style is by the creator of a fairy tale. And I don't know fairy tale. So that's cool that you guys know that. I might look into it later. Because I'm down for some cozy games. I think that Godzilla Tactics, or Voxel Wars is a cozy game because it's pretty chill. Empire of Ants, that looks pretty interesting. Mario and Luigi Brothership, this might be cool. I just kind of don't care. I don't know why. Again, we'll see. I feel like I've been playing Nintendo games recently, and it's like they're not as good as other games I'm playing, but I think Nintendo has this pedigree and this production value where you just kind of automatically like it. Oh, Fairy Tail is a manga anime. Okay. Literally, it has literal corn dogs. Oh, okay, that's funny. Metro Awakening VR, another VR game. I don't know if I would get this. But oh yeah, because the Starship Troopers VR is supposed to come out. Yeah. So I don't think that's on here. Let me look that up real quick. Starship Troopers VR. Yeah, Starship Troopers Continuum. Let's see. Pre-order no. Okay, so is it? Oh, November 14th. Okay. Um. So we're probably just not there yet. No, they don't have it on here. It would be neat to somehow get a comprehensive list, because first I was at GameSpot, and it had a smaller list, and I saw, oh, IGN's list is bigger. Okay, River City Saga, Three Kingdoms Next. That could actually be fun. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to add this to my wish list. Just because it's, yeah, one of those beat 'em up games, those Kunio-kun brawlers. And I kind of like the setting. It's kind of different than normal. So, yeah, very neat. Let's see what else is going on. Slitterhead, I know a lot of people are excited about that. Tetris Forever. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remakes. That looks cool, but I just don't normally play those. An update to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay. Genshin Impact on Xbox. See, companies are still releasing games on Xbox. It is a viable platform. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the Star Wars Outlaws on Steam. This is what I think is a big deal because it's going to come with some huge patches. And I feel like with big games nowadays that sometimes you have to give them a couple months to iron out things, get some player feedback. These big AAA games sometimes are made to be single player, don't go through that sort of early access phase a lot of smaller games do. Because there's this one game, and I forget the name of it off the top of my head, it's a Souls-like that's isometric, came out earlier, there's No Rest for the Wicked. I want to play it really bad, but it's in early access. I'm like, I think I'd like this game more once they've ironed everything out. It depends how much, or how exciting a game is to me. Oh, and then we get the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection physical. That's pretty cool. And then, which, from what I understand, isn't it where they're going to get this on Xbox eventually? Stalker, Legends of the Zone Trilogy. Interesting that it's on Switch. I mean, I guess that's on other platforms too, but it's cool to see. Again, like I was just talking about Xbox getting games, it's cool to see the Switch. It's getting Stray. It's getting Driver 1 and 2. I don't know if that's this month. Anyway, from that, I'm curious what you guys would be playing. I feel like there's such a mix of games here. There's such a mix of games here that I don't even know exactly. I think I'm going to just try out what I can. But again, like, as much as it seems like I play a lot of games, and I do, it's like for the month I have to really think what I'm going to buy. Like, I haven't bought the Sonic X Shadow Generations. I do want to. I will. Eventually. It's just, again, I can't buy everything. But some of these games, too, are pretty cheap, like that, the Karate Survivors and all that. Okay. Let's jump to maybe the gaming leaks and rumors thing I found here about Sledgehammer Games might be working on the next Halo. Because it's Unreal Engine 5, so I'm sure they're supporting the Halo studios. But I was looking at what Sledgehammer worked on. Sledgehammer was ex people from, was it Dead Space or something like that? Actually, let me look that up because I'm actually curious. Because sometimes when you hear these, yeah, Glenn Schofield, yeah, formed in by da da da, and yeah, the pair formerly worked at EA Railroad Stores and responsible for the creation of Dead Space. The company is based in California Studios. The company is owned by Activision. In September in 2024, Sledgehammer Games closed its California office. Employees will be working. So is he still there? Let's see. No, that's right, because he went to do Callisto Protocol. Yeah, in 2009 they created the team, and I remember all of the neat Call of Duty ideas they had. One was like third person. Yeah, in 2019 he joined Crafton. That's right. So that's the thing a lot when you have people that are creators that form new studios and they leave, then really, if the creative person isn't there anymore. Let's see what this guy is doing. He is now president of 31st Union, a 2K studio located in. So what have they made? Project Ethos, a free-to-play roguelike hero third-person shooter. Oh gosh, you already know that's not gonna work. Okay, so because I was looking at Sledgehammer, it's like, this isn't, they're fun. There's nothing really crazy about them. I think Advanced Warfare was pretty cool when that first came out because that added a lot of the double jumping stuff or whatever. Wall running, I thought that was cool. But here's the other thing, and again, like I feel like this triggers me, and this shouldn't trigger me, but Sledgehammer Games, who we are, diversity, sexuality. Like, I don't know if sexuality is about gaming. Like, I feel like, yeah, if you make a character and then the gameplay, or, the story, but like, I feel like, again, when these are the focus, there's milestones to meet in relation to sexuality, oddly enough, instead of meeting for the game itself. I think we're going to start seeing these things go away soon. Okay, let's look at who Aaron Hallen is. All right, so Senior Development Director at Sledgehammer Games, promoted 2018. So he worked on, a lot of these. So he was there for a long time. So that's cool. But I guess not too much more to that. So then Andrew Wilson. Isn't this the old, maybe the same name of the PlayStation guy? Yeah, no. So different. Okay. Let's see. Producer at Ubisoft. That's pretty neat. He was at BlackRock Studio. Oh, but he started as a project manager at Chase. So this might, again, I hate to do this because everyone likes to change their careers, but a lot of times, again, we're not seeing these creative leads that are like video game people, Yeah, I guess. Okay, let's see what's going on in chat here. So Jim Killick, you're saying they made a live-action Kunio-kun show? You'll have to let me know about that, what it's called. Let's see. Oh, in Ultramus, I'm honestly probably just going to be sticking with the ones I already have. Don't have time for new games. I completely agree. That's why I'm looking at the list and like, okay, what would I actually even buy out of this? What are some cheaper games? Because, yeah, that's why I'm excited about Star Wars Outlaws. I already have it, so with the bigger update coming out, I think I'm going to have a lot of fun. Is it just me, or does the Shadow campaign just feel so much better to play than Sonic's? That's exactly what I've been reading. I've been reading that the Shadow levels are top tier Sonic, which that's why I'm really interested in playing it, because I think Sega can do better with Sonic with what they've been doing, especially after Superstars. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And it came out the same time as Mario Wonder, and it's like, Let's see. Do remember, sex has been a part of the industry since the SNES days. I think when it comes to design and maybe just designing things that are sexy because people like, like not only buff dudes with their shirts off that look badass, but also girls in skimpy clothing. But for it to be like, okay, we need to make sure we're representing sexuality. It's like, well, that's not what the games are about. Thomas, I mean, it's cool to know their representation, but I don't need to have it as a highlight, exactly, unless that's your thing, like we're a gay-run company. Yeah, or like, the Stranger, what is it called? I was going to say Stranger Things. Stranger, there's that, it got an update the other day, there's that game line where it's narrative-focused, and so sexuality is part of that. Jim Killickson, I played the original Generations and Frontiers, and they are definitely refining the mechanics. Yeah, Frontiers was fun, but not what I wanted. Okay, it's called Neketsu Koha Kunio-kun. Okay, I have to check this out. Let me see. Show. Let me put show. Oh, it's an anime, even better. Because I was thinking if it was live action, it might be kind of goofy. Oh, no, it does say live action. Okay. Well, yeah, then it might... Well, let me go back, because it looked like... No, not showing the picture. Interesting. Look at this. Yeah, when they do live action things, usually it's a little goofy for me. That's funny. That's funny how I prefer anime when it's like in that way. Okay. I do have to get back to work, but real quick, I'm going to try to launch a game. Because really there's not much news other than that. Okay. We'll give this a second. But anyway, back to that Kunio-kun live action. I will still check that out. But if it was like an anime, I feel like that would totally work. Okay, here's Albatroz. This got released today. Better play with the controller. I know, that's why I'm holding a controller. But the mouse is on the screen. Okay. Let's see. Oh, different modes to play. This mode is standard mode created by the developers. It represents the intended way to play the game. It can be quite challenging at the beginning, but the further you go, and then there's backpacking luxury. Oh, this is just to explore into the wild. Okay, let's just do backpacker real quick, just to see. Isla, trapped in a numbing, monotonous routine, is on a quest to discover the one true connection left in her life, her missing brother, who mysteriously disappeared while searching for the mythical Albatroz Mountain, known to the ancient inhabitants of these lands as the Walking Mountain. I'm glad I finished reading that before it went black. So, one thing I noticed too is like the art direction. This really looks good. But for the sake of... I don't think I can... Okay, let's just continue. Oh. X. Okay, so is it moving automatically? Interesting. Oh, okay, there we go. So I'm gonna go here, get the map.
Are so caring. I feel welcome already.
The map. Okay, so you can pin areas. This is one of those games that I don't think... It probably takes time, but okay, so far this looks great. Look at that. Wow. That's some pretty chill music. You to open your backpack. Okay, so that's backpack, and you see like Oh, so when I'm running, it's showing like my legs, thirst, hunger, so all that. Wow, I like that. Okay, so you don't have to hold it, you can just tap it. Then skills. Okay, is there like a path here? Okay, yeah, I just missed it. No, it ends, but I guess I can go down here. You totally need to invert, but I won't do it right now. Oh, I just heard email from work, so I'm probably gonna have to go here pretty soon. This is really cool. Okay. So with right trigger, you go run, but it was like a quick little burst. Tell me to try to get there. I wonder if you can just climb. No. I know I'm taking a risk here. But you know how it is in games. Okay. How steep the incline is. Steeper the incline is, the faster her legs will tire.
Ooh, creepy.
Interesting. Green enjoy the landscape. As your stats only deplete when you move. Oh, okay. Alright, how do I put these away? There we go. Pick up. Oh, fruit. Okay. Did I just pick it up? Backpack. Food. Cool. I like this. It's very easy to control. At least I think. Oh, and then the running. So, anyway, I do have to go, but this looks great. I could see myself playing this, just because it's not... So far, it's like, I'm just wandering around. It's like Dark Souls, that way, where I'm not really being guided that much. I'm just kind of having to run around and kind of figure out what to do.
Okay, keep going to reach the Golden Forest. Okay, this
So I just have to
forest
reach
isn't golden
the
enough.
Golden Forest,
I need to
okay.
find the river.
Hey, Mitch, this is Albatroz. I think it's on all platforms. This demo the game just came out today, and I saw that there was a demo, and I'm like, hey, let me just check it out, because I kind of like it's kind of cozy in a way, but also it has that exploration survival aspect to it that's pretty cool, because... Good, got some fruit. I wonder if you just follow the light and eventually get... Like, I don't even feel like putting this down. And I should have read that, and I just skipped it. Okay, there's something... Wow, look at the landscape. There's a bridge over here. You can get water from bodies of waters like rivers or
Oh, here's
lakes.
the river. I'm a genius. A genius with dry boots.
How do I get the water? Or unless I need a container. Wet. Oh no, I'm wet. So I guess... Oh. Oh, because I pressed A. Okay. So if we look at my stats... Can I just sit here and press A over and over? Yeah, very much Breath of the Wild. And I think that's what attracts me when I see... Okay, am I hungry? Let's see. Let me... Okay, so you press RB and then the right stick to choose what you need. Oh, so I got the water, but I still need to drink it. Oh, I like this. So it does have some, you know, little... There is video gamey moments. Wow, look at the graphics here, guys. I'm going to take a screenshot. Like the leaves falling. You see the clouds, the mountain. Wow. Okay, and then there was a map, but I don't know if it was a true map. It was something like showing different areas to find. So next is Colossal Mountains head north from the river's source, going through the shadow of the Colossus. North. River's source. Do I have a compass? Okay, but I guess just going over here, like, following this stuff. That's probably it right there, so there should be, like... Yeah, wow. Alright. Well... I'm gonna exit this, but this is really cool. I want to look at how much the full price is. Let me share that. $26.99. So normally 30. So what I would say is 30 tells me that it was probably a kind of a feature-rich game, you know, because it's not like 15 or something like that. The graphics look fantastic. Has the developer done anything else? Gremlin Invasion Survivor back in 2015. That actually sounds pretty awesome. What else? Distortions. Also, some very unique things here. And then the publisher. Let's see. Okay. Pettit Island. All right, that sounds like that's a fun time. Yeah, okay, so it looks like the publisher has made a bunch of unique, interesting games that I've never heard of. This Perennial Order. 2D plant horror boss rush. Plant horror? So is that like Poison Ivy or something? You know, from Batman? Infestor explore lore-filled in Eldritch Land, alone or in two-player co-op. Wow. Very interesting. I'm going to add it to wish list. I love it when you discover things that you just do not... Like, that looks cool. Whoa, is this like an old school, Like, look how much it looks like an old school Zelda game. Add to wish list. But it's got mixed reviews. It's very similar to Link to the Past, that's exactly. But drags at the last dungeon. Let's see, I'm getting from before. The other negative reviews of this game are spot on. This is a nice try to be a homage to a golden age of video gaming, but it just continually falls short. Well, that doesn't really tell me anything. Let's see. The story's not compelling. I don't care. As long as the game... overall, it is not fun or well executed. It has been 30 years. Okay, well... Again, what is the specifics? Okay. The high price for the quality of the game. Okay, that can make sense. Story isn't memorable. That's fine with me. A lot of QAL elements are missing from Zelda-like games, even though it was... Okay, finally, it is sad to see that with all the work the devs did to produce this game, this is the result. Well, for 30... Okay, so I guess what they're saying is for the price, it's not even like a Link to the Past, which you can get a Link to the Past pretty cheap, so... All right, well, thanks for, bearing with me in a late show today. And then, for some reason, Restream did that thing where it made a separate stream. That's so annoying. Sorry about that. It's the second time it's happened. And I got with support the first time that happened, but they weren't sure why I did that. So, I'm going to head up. But thanks, everyone, for joining. And, Mitch, it was cool to see you jump in there last minute. So, yeah, I'll talk to you all later. Have a good one.